best place I found to store my posts. Oops. All right, so we're gonna start from the pieces. We'll start with tenders. So we have tenders so they do tenders and breasts and stuff at a pound. So we've got 0.99 here. We have here our drum and thigh, which is the legs. So we got the drums and thighs here. And these are also, they're doing as close to 1 pound, so this is 1.2. Something a little bit out there are the actual feet at a pound a bag. Cost $1 for processing, so they bag them up for $1. So this is 1.03. We got here is here's wings. Now once again, close to a pound, so 1.17 for wings. Everybody knows what those are. Here's something a little bit different. Making stews or whatever, you got the backs. So when they piece up the birds, they take off the thighs, the breast, the wings, the tender, and you're left with the what they call the back or the bones. And they put those, of course, whatever the weight was. This is a 1.4 pound back. Then let's see. Those are all tenders. I should probably show you also to show you the breast. So you got a breast at 1.1. The difference between a breast and a thigh, breast and a tender, you know, where the breasts are right behind them, deeper inside the body cavity is the tender. And then the full birds, like this one right here is a 1.685. These are extremely small, and we kind of talked about that in the first part of this video. Of course, gotta have your Gatorade in the freezer. Now, something out there, most of you guys probably are not a consumer of it, but it's livers and hearts. They're all kind of frozen together. Of course, you know what those are. They end up just turning into $1 per bag, about a pound, just like everything else. So pretty cheap dog treats. It's really good for them. So that's kind of what we got going. Got a Frigidaire, not a sponsor yet. This is a 24.8 cubic foot Frigidaire freezer, just under $1,000, and I bought it through Home Depot. Not bad. The only thing I'd like them to change is this plug. This one sticks. The cable comes straight out. They should have it where when you plug it in, the cable comes out the side, so you can basically, if this cable was lower down, we'd have to have the whole Frigidaire, the whole chest freezer out further. So kind of conclude this little series, or yeah, it's a little disappointing, but I learned from this. This whole year has been kind of disappointing with the garden, the chickens now. I'm not able to get a processing date for cows. I am taking tomorrow, which you'll see in a couple of days. Actually, the day you see this, I will be, what? Goodness gracious. Anyways, the day that this comes out, I'll be taking in 4 goats to the processor. I got those pretty easy. Not very many people are taking in goats, so they have their wait time on that is a lot shorter. I could pick the date I wanted. Unlike the cows, that was put out till March 21st of 2022. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do about that situation. Not tonight. I'm not really gonna go through that. So yeah, so thanks for watching and stay tuned. I'm gonna probably doing a small batch of birds in the fall, kind of make up for this mistake. These birds, like we were doing for a meal for the family, we were doing 2 birds, 4-pound birds. We were pulling out 4 of these birds. When we did it, 4 to 6 birds, depending on their weights, to try to match the amount of meat. Isn't that annoying? But these are going to be a whole lot harder to sell than our previous ones. But I should stop ranting. Let you all go. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. You should subscribe. Tell them.
You should subscribe. Do it right now. Okay.
Wow, you didn't do anything.